Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Donna, seriously. So today I'm going to talk about my exercise essentials, things that I use and I need and I've loved over the years. And there are certain things that I exercise with as far as I walk. So this morning, for instance, I walked almost 6 miles. I also do yoga twice a week and I do what's called aquasize 5 days a week. So there's different things for different equipment for different things. But let's go through it. As far as walking goes, I've been walking probably for the last 20 years, but prior to that, in my 20s, I started running. And I'd run 20s, my 30s, and then into my 40s, I thought, gravity was setting in. So I decided I better just start walking. So over the years, I've gotten used to different things that I like, things that don't work. But the first thing when I walk, and I'm going to talk about the weather now, and in Las Vegas, when I walked this morning at 6 o'clock, it was already 73 degrees. But in the winter time, it's different. I dress differently. But for now, we're talking about the summer. So first of all, I wear different kinds of shorts, and it's imperative that I get shorts. I like to get them that have the briefs in them. And these do have the briefs in them, and it's important that I have pockets too. So these are nylon, they dry really quickly, so if you're sweating or you get wet. So these are nice, has a nice wide waistband. And all of these shorts I've gotten at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. So this was one pair. I typically stay with the neutrals, but that was a little off. These are old, and these also have the built-in panty or brief, and again with the pockets. So these I've had for a few years. I really like these. I think I got these and didn't even realize it recently. And they're nice and lightweight, but it has a drawstring. And these do have the briefs inside as well, but no pockets. So in a pinch, if the others are dirty, I'll wear these, but it really is important to have pockets so I can put tissues in and chapstick and things like that. So that's the shorts part of it. And I'm not running, but I do wear a sports bra to keep everything in place. So this one, I think I got this at Nordstrom Rack. I think it's Z by Zella. It's good enough. So it's got the racer back. This one I know I got in Marshalls or TJ Maxx. It's the brand Yogalicious, which I really like. And this really just is good for walking, not for kind of jumping up and down, but it's good for that. And then I do wear these tank tops, and usually has the racer back on the back, and that's part of that. Another thing that I do wear, and I got these on Amazon, and I just looked today because they do need to be washed, but it's a visor, and I like it because you can kind of put it underneath your ponytail, and you can also take the top off and unzipper it if you just want a visor out of it, but I never do that. And you can just throw these in the washing machine. So I have this one, and it does have some protection. So the nice thing about this is called Simplicity, and I did get it on Amazon. It does cover the tops of the ears, so that's kind of nice. And it has a nice white brim to cover, kind of shield the face like a visor. So I have it in the white, and then I have it kind of in the beige. So I did get both of them, and I do like them. So that's for the hat, keeping the face all protected. And of course, I put Slather on 60 SPF sunscreen on my arms everywhere. Another thing that I got, and I got this a few years ago. I went to a running store to be fitted for certain shoes just to see what size I would need. And I told the lady that my second toe on both feet are a little longer than my big toe. So when I'm walking, it kind of pushes in the toe box. So she suggested I get these little footy socks with the toes, and they do work. So separate the little tootsie. So I have another pair. So I've got 3 to switch off. They're not cheap either, but they're good. So that's that. So another thing that I must have is fanny pack belt bag. And this is not one that I wear across the chest. I wear it on the waist. And depending on the season, like now it's very warm out, so I'll put a water bottle in here, but when it's not too warm, I don't need to drink the water while I'm walking, and then I'll just put my phone in here. But the water goes in there, and then the zipper part I did get this on Amazon, and I've gotten probably 3 or 4. And they're really nice. If they last me a year, I'm happy with that. I do have a Cetaphil 50 SPF sun stick. So if my lips are chapped, because it doesn't blow my nose when I'm walking, I'll reapply on my nose. I do carry pepper spray too when I walk, because we have quite a few coyotes and they're brazen little devils. And then I have like a little ponytail holder just in case I need another one. And I do have a lip balm and some lifesavers and things like that. So I keep that in there. And then one important thing that I use when I walk, I always wear these sunglasses. They're Oakley's. And I like them because they keep the sun out on the side. So minimum crow's feet on the side right here. And I attribute that to wearing glasses with that. So there's that. And I'm going to bend down now and show you my three different pairs of shoes that I use for walking. So my first pair are these Asics. And when I used to run, when I first got fitted for running shoes in my 20s, I went to a running store and the guy told me, always go half size up from your shoe size, because when you're running, you're even walking, your foot is, especially downhill, pressing against the toe box. But over the years, I have tried many different running shoes, and I always come back to Asics. They're light, like you can feel how light they are, but they're nice ventilation, so you get the nice breeze here. And like I said, I just love them. And you can get some good deals at DSW. I picked these up there. And they go, expensive, over 100, 150 bucks. I think these are about 75, 80. But like I said, you can watch the sales. And I do like these. I have tried every brand of running shoe. And I just come back to these. So these are my favorite for now. Now these, I got caught up in the Hoka hype. I got these 2 years ago, August. My sister recommended Hokas, and I got fitted for these at a running store. And the lady fitted me for these, and these are super lightweight. I really like them. And I've seen other people with the Hokas that have like the balancing thing. They are just crazy. These were, I think, 130. So I don't know that I'll get another pair to replace these, but you can see the treading on the bottom. So I try and switch off. So these I did like, but like I said, I'm not sure I'll get another pair of Hoka. Another pair that I did get, my sister recommended these, and I've tried this brand, Brooks, when I used to run, and Brooks is a good brand. These are lightweight too. Like I said, when I got fitted at the running store, I ordered these online, so I knew what size to get. And the lady did say to me, do you think you have a wide width? And I thought, I've never been a wide width. So I tried, I'm not sure if these are wide. USA, yes, these are wide. And they're okay, but I notice when I walk, I walk inside like this. So I'm thinking maybe they're a little too wide for me. But again, you can see the treading on the bottom. And this is a good shoe. I probably would think of buying Brooks again. I'm not sure that I'd go with the wide width. Another pair that I did buy the same time I bought the Brooks and the Hokas is a pair of New Balance. And I did buy those on Amazon, and I did buy them knowing I needed the 9.5 because I'm a 9 shoe. So I went up a half size like the guy told me years ago, and I went with the wide width. But I don't have them here because I gave them away. I did wear them for about a year and a half. They were just too big. They were too wide. So the New Balance didn't work for me. So those are my essentials for walking. The next part of my exercise routine is I go to a yoga class on Saturday mornings. It's 90 minutes, and I've been doing that for almost a year and a half up here in the retirement community I live in. And prior to that, I did take yoga in the different fitness places I belong to. So the essentials I need for yoga are always leggings. I don't wear shorts when I do yoga because your legs are everywhere. It's like, nah. But a brand that I love that I get at TJ Maxx and at Marshall's is, their little symbols in the back, is Yogalicious. So I have some shirts and things like that, hoodies that are Yogalicious. And I don't know if these are a dupe for Lululemon. I'm not sure if they are, but these I love. And I probably have a good 5 pairs of Yogalicious leggings. Now, when I buy leggings, it's very important, and I don't know if you know this. If you're a woman, you probably do. But because things like, you know, when you're wearing tight fitting pants like this, I don't wear panties. If I have to, I'll wear a thong, but if I don't have to, I won't. And the thing I look for in the crotch is always the triangular section right here. Because if you just have a seam and you're not wearing any undergarments, then it's just gonna irritate. So always look for that triangle in your leggings. So leggings, now I did indulge and splurge, and I did buy a pair of Lululemon Align leggings. And I was lucky enough to know somebody who was a yoga instructor, and she had a discount and asked me if I would like to buy them, her to buy them for me. And I said, absolutely. And they're wonderful. They're expensive. They're $100, whatever. And they're super, super tight. When you put them on, they feel really great. So I use these for yoga. And they're over a year old now. So I'm happy about them. They have pockets on the side. I mean, I don't use the pockets. I would never put my phone in it because it would just drag down and sag. So another yoga essential. Another thing, when I go, I do wear a sports bra. So again, like from the running, whatever one I have, I'll put it on. And then again, another like racing back shirt or any kind of a tank top. Because the room I do yoga in, they have ceiling fans and it gets really chilly. So I'll usually have a cover up over it. And then if it gets warm, I'll take that off. So that's that, as far as that goes, as far as the yoga, as far as the clothing goes. Now the equipment I use for yoga, I'm gonna stretch over here. Of course, a yoga mat. And this one has a lot of little pock marks in it. My cat likes to kind of chew if she gets a hold of it. But I usually get one of these a year and then throw it away, because I did have an issue when I took hot yoga years ago. And the hot yoga room was so hot, and they didn't clean it off, clean it down. The people were so close. The classes were tightly together. And I wound up getting a fungus from being on the wet mats and different things like that. So I'll probably get rid of this in the end of the summer and get a new yoga mat. But I do use this for a strength class that I'll talk about in my next section. So yoga mat, another thing that we do use, and I need this little pad, because when you're on your hands and knees and you're in tabletop, my knees kill unless I have this extra padding. Although some people say you can just roll over the yoga mat, so if you don't have that, it does help the knees, but my old knees likes this. And then of course the yoga blocks, and these are not as thick as some of them, but again, my cat got a hold of the corner here. And all of this stuff, all of this yoga equipment, TJ Maxx or Marshalls, that's where I got them. And let's see, one other thing we have here is a strap, and I think I got this from a physical therapy thing years ago, but we use this also for stretching and yoga. So there you have that, and I got this cute little Topshop bag, so I just keep it all in here from Topshop. Okay, now moving on to the next thing I use for exercise. I do a strength class up here twice a week. It's 5:30 to 6:30. And we do some low resistance and movement and different things like that. So we do need, they do have the equipment. They have mats, they have the weights, which are great. But the mats are kind of gnarly and they look like maybe they don't clean them often. So I do bring my yoga mat, my own, and use that. And again, I know I sound repetitive, but when I do the strength class, I definitely want leggings on, not shorts. So I have different leggings to wear. And then again, with this, I'd probably go with a little bit better sports bra, since you're moving up and down. Might be doing jumping jacks or different things like that, burpees. And then a tank, but then I always have a cover up because it gets chilly in there too. But another thing I do wear, and I do wear different sneakers for strength, and these are old ones. These are Adidas. What are these called? Edge Lux. But I've had these for a while. And again, these are a half size larger than my shoe size, and my toe goes right up to the tip. But I don't wear them for walking, I just wear them for that strength class. And I do like that class because we work with weights, maybe 4-pound weights for me, 5-pound weights. And they use the bands that you keep, like the big rubber bands around your ankle for resistance. And then the tubing looks like a jump rope, but you're holding it and you're doing resistance this way. So just working on trying not to have those little saggy arms and things like that. So that's strength class twice a week. And my last exercise that I do is Aquasize, and I do it Monday through Friday. And it is, let's see, 45-minute class. So of course you're in the pool, so you do need a few things. And it's interesting because the indoor pool, I think, has more chlorine, so swimsuits just fade like crazy, and then they start to hang and sag. So I'm just showing two, and it's always a one piece, never two piece. But anyway, so this is a one piece that I got at TJ Maxx. So it's got the cups that are kind of nice, that you're not going to worry about coming out of your side there. And then the adjustable straps. And this one is similar. So I think they're both $24.99. So if they last maybe 3 to 4 months, because I switch out, I have a few other ones so that they don't die. But I do that. Now this is strictly when I'm talking about nice weather. So after we finish in the wintertime, it's different. You're walking out to your car, you have to dress a little warmer. But this is a cover up I use, and I don't know if it's used as a cover up, but I use it. It's Time and True from Walmart, and my size is 8 to 10, but it's perfect, and it just covers you after you take a shower, put your clothes on, and you just put this on, you can go home. Goes a little bit below the knees, and they have a bunch of them now. I saw them last week too. They're just nice to have, you know? So that's a cover up that I use. Another thing, and I didn't use this in the beginning, but quite a few of the ladies in the class had them, in the water shoes. So I got these on Amazon, but they're not faring very well, and they're not even a year old, and they're just used inside the pool. So I'm just gonna let them go until they need to leave me. But these are nice because I think I was getting cramps on the bottom of my foot. I think just from jumping up and down on the bottom of the pool. But so water shoes, and then of course I have my flip-flops that come and go, and these are my absolute favorite, Reef brand flip-flops. Excuse me. And I do get these at all the discount stores. You can go to places like Jackson, California, or any of the places that sell the surf stuff, and they just jack up the prices so much, just like the Havaianas flip-flops, but these I love. And then I picked this up because these are the styrofoam barbells that we use in the pool, and I didn't have to buy these. I just wanted my own because sometimes last year it seemed like you didn't get there, you might be out and not be able to get a pair of dumbbells. But they use these for the resistance in the water and different things like that. So these are really nice. And then I was carrying all this stuff in a tote bag, and I thought, I swam competitively in high school and 2 years in college, and we had to carry equipment and things like that. So I went on Amazon, of course, and I remember my daughter, when she swam, she would put all her equipment in this mesh bag. So I thought, I'm gonna see if they have a mesh bag, and sure enough, they do. So I got this, and you just cinch it like that. You can carry it over you, but all of my swimming stuff fits in it. So it's great. And that wraps up all of my exercise essentials. I hope this provided some information for you. And until we see each other next time, have a great day.